All right, close your eyes for a moment. Think about the person who believed in you when everybody else had doubts. The one who saw your potential when you couldn't see it for yourself. That moment when you needed somebody most, and they showed up. You've heard the story before. The self-made man, the lone wolf, the solo journey to the top. But here's the raw truth. None of us are self-made. Let me say that again. None of us are self-made. Picture this. It's Game 5 of the World Series. The Dodgers are facing the mighty Yankees. The Dodgers are down 3-2. It's the bottom of the 10th inning. They're down to their final out. The bases are loaded. An injured Freddie Freeman limps to the plate. The very moment every kid dreams about. You probably already know what happened. On an injured ankle, Freddie hits the first walk-off grand slam in World Series history. But that's not the point of this session. What Freddie did next is what's really remarkable. He didn't beat his chest. He didn't pose for the cameras. He didn't soak in his moment. Instead, with tears streaming down his face, he ran straight to his father. He put his head against his and whispered 3 words. "This is yours." "This isn't my moment," Freddie said later, voice cracking in a news conference. "That's my dad's moment." Feel that for a second. The biggest hit of his career, and he gave the credit away. "He's been throwing me batting practice since I can remember," Freddie continued. "Those countless mornings, those late nights, every single day." His voice trembled. "That's mostly his moment. That's Fred Freeman's moment right there," he said. Let me show you the short clip so you can see it for yourself.
What was that moment like with your dad?
He's been throwing me batting practice since I could remember. My swing is because of him. My approach is because of him. I am who I am because of him. And, it was kind of spur of the moment. I saw him hugging a lot of people back there. So all the batting practice, all the relentless hours we spent together on a baseball field, we still do it in the off seasons together. He still throws me batting practice. Just wanted to share that with him because he's been there. And he's been through a lot in his life too. And just to have a moment like that, I just wanted to be a part of it with him in that moment because that's mostly his moment. Because if he didn't throw me batting practice, if he didn't love the game of baseball, I wouldn't be here, playing this game. So that's Fred Freeman's moment right there.
Just beautiful, right? Now, it would have been easy to make the moment about him. He's the one who played through a serious injury, and he's the one who hit the grand slam. But he didn't. Instead, he acknowledged the one who helped him all along the way. Now, here's where it gets deeply personal. Your success story. Who's behind it? Think harder. Go deeper. Because here's what I've learned through blood, sweat, and tears. Behind every overnight success, there's 10,000 hours of somebody else believing in you. Behind every self-made millionaire, there are countless conversations that kept you going. Behind every quote-unquote natural talent, there's somebody who saw your raw potential and refused to let you quit. Sometimes it's a father getting up at 5 a.m. to drive you to practice. Sometimes it's a teacher who saw past your attitude and saw your potential. Sometimes it's a mentor who had the courage to tell you the hard truth when everybody else was telling you what you wanted to hear. And here's the truth that will set you free here. When you acknowledge these people, when you share your success, when you give credit where it's due, something miraculous happens. Your victories don't get smaller, they get exponentially bigger. Your moment explodes beyond yourself. Your celebration ignites more hearts. Your success creates an unstoppable wave of gratitude. But I'll warn you, your ego will fight this. It will scream at you. This was all you. You did this. You did this alone. Not true. So here's your moment of truth. Take out your Darren Daily Journal, or any piece of paper will do, right now, not tomorrow, not later, I'm talking right now, and write down the names of those who shaped your soul. The ones who believed in you when you were drowning in doubt. The ones who pushed you when comfort was calling. The ones who taught you the lessons that saved your life. Now, here's your legacy moment. Write them down and write them a letter. Pour your heart out onto that paper. Let them feel your gratitude through your words. Tell them about the moment when they changed everything. Tell them about the words that still echo in their mind. Tell them about the impact that ripples through generations of your family. Because here's the beautiful truth. When you acknowledge your heroes, you become inspired to be someone else's hero. When you honor your mentors, you inspire yourself to become someone else's mentor. That's how legacies are built. That's how impact multiplies. That's how success transforms into significance. So, this Father's Day, whether it was your father or not, whether they're still here or not, whether they know their impact or not, honor them, thank them, celebrate them, because your story is their story. Your success is their legacy. Now, pick up that pen, write that letter, share that gratitude. Somebody out there is waiting to know they made a difference. And when you do this, you feel something shift inside you, something profound, something permanent. That's not just success. That's not just significance. It's legacy. And that's what life is truly about. Go make it happen right now. Somebody's waiting. And in the comments below, share who one of those people are for you. We'd love to read about it. Happy Friday, everybody. So the teacher asked Juliana, what's the chemical formula for water? Juliana responded, HIJKLMNO. The teacher asked, no. How did you come up with that answer? Juliana responds, well, yesterday you said it was H2O. Speaking of acorns and trees, Brenda bought a new SUV. She could drive the car fine during the day, but at night the car wouldn't move at all. She tried driving the car at night for a week with no luck. Furious, she called the dealership. She told them the problem, and they sent a mechanic to the house. The mechanic gave the car a thorough inspection and could not find anything wrong. Eventually, he asked Brenda, are you sure you are using the right gears? Of course I am. I'm not stupid, Brenda said. I use D during the day and N at night. Now, to be fair, I was sitting on the sofa last night watching TV when my wife from the bedroom yelled, do you ever get pains in your chest like somebody's got a voodoo doll and they're just stabbing it really hard? I replied, no. Then she asked, how about now? Have a great weekend, everybody. See you on the flip side.